it stopped being business sometime after that first shit. I mean, honestly, bro, you could tell she was into me, and I'm not saying I
Yeah.
don't have no ego like that. You know, I've heard, oh, you got an
Mhm.
ego. Yeah, I got an ego, but not as far as that go, because I'm not out here trying to impress these women or trying to collect women. You know, I'm gonna do what I
Okay.
do. If you're interested, you like me or whatever, you will do something or you will express it in a way that will let
Mhm.
me know.
So
We
basically, you
can
don't
kind of go
walk
from there.
into any business situation or model looking for sex. It just happens because they might have gave you that vibe, gave you the green
Just like
light, and
I've
some
told a lot
relationship.
of other producers out here, bro, they gonna fuck you. And this is going, you know what? We being real today. So I'm not really going
But
to worry about what I say or how it sounds or how it comes out,
mhm.
comes off. I think that's a lot of my issue too, is that I have been notoriously rough around the edges. I've gotten a lot better over the years. I've gotten a lot better over the years. Oh, you shouldn't have seen, oh, man, in my 20s, I was hell. But
Now, I would tell you what's funny. Look, dude, me and you had interaction one time on FetLife.
mhm, I remember.
So I know your venom. I know your venom,
Yeah,
bro.
you know, and that's what's crazy about it. But see, here's the thing
I
about it,
know
and I'm
your
glad you
venom.
brought
Trust
that
me.
up. I planned on bringing that up today because I didn't know if you would even remember that. But see, I'm so in front of everything that they throw at me,
Yeah,
I wasn't going to leave that unturned. I know how we
yeah,
started, but look at us today, and that's what a lot of people
yeah.
don't understand. I'm about business. At the end of the day, fuck the emotions,
Hmm.
friendships, the
Hmm.
relationships. I don't give a damn if I entered this shit with the best intention in the world. Once you do something that compromises my ability to put trust and loyalty into you, I'm done. I believe I said this on your last interview, your last podcast with me, is
Hmm.
that I have detachment issues.
Hmm.
I'm not going, you don't have to worry about me continuing to pop up. That's not, unless it's business related. Personal, nah, I burn the bridge standing on it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because at the end of the day, you're not going to affect my business. I will affect my business, not you.
Hmm.
But yeah, at some point, yeah, it became more than just working relationship. And again, I'm trying to give my girl a leg up. So I'm producing content for her,
Hmm.
designing logos for her, editing, watermarking, even turning her on to platforms that she didn't even know was out there in an effort to help her get money. At the same time, a lot of the content that I'm generating for her, I'm not even using. I'm not putting it up on any of my platforms, and that's across the board. Again, I say this, and I've been vocal about this too. I can't help you establish a foundation when I'm pulling pieces from it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
also, as many business courses as I have been in, I
Hmm.
still to this day have a problem asking for the sale. What that means
Hmm.
is
Hmm.
I can sit out here and do all of this work for you.
Hmm.
The minute we part company, you'll tiptoe and pirouette and moonwalk to the next person
Hmm.
and be willing to pay him for the same services that I was giving to you for free
Hmm.
with less quality. You see what I'm
So
saying?
why? So I will ask you a question. Why did you make the conscious decision not to ever post those videos? Because in my situation,
Mm-hmm,
once a model left,
mm-hmm.
I might have waited a couple of years, but I dropped stuff. They
Well, no, no,
understood
no.
that I
Well,
would
well, no.
eventually drop everything.
Well, the reason why I don't do it at that time that we
Okay.
record and film it is because,
Oh
again,
no, no, no. I know. I understand why you didn't do it at that time, but I'm talking about
right,
overtime.
right. No,
Overtime.
over time, here's the reality of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
When I have sat back in my home and I log on social media, and whether I see it with my own two eyes or members of my team bring me stuff that they have
Yeah.
seen,
Mm-hmm.
I sit back and I watch these people try to tear down the same foundation. I mean, not foundation, excuse me, the same company, the same brand that helped them establish a foundation.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be, in my estimation, my opinion, I would be a fool to continue promoting these people, giving them continuing, I'm sorry, to give them a leg up when they are out here verbally bashing me
Mm-hmm.
the way that they're doing and not even being honest or fair about it. So
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
took the conscious decision to pull money out of my own pocket to take down every scene that they are in. Why? Because there was never any money exchanged. So I might be losing out on sales, from that content, but I didn't lose out on any booking because I was trying to help you. And this goes for Havoc. We're going to get into her too. But I was trying to help you establish a foundation. I can't do that when I'm pulling pieces, pulling money out of your pocket before you can get it, sharing scenes with you when my platform is much larger than yours. They're going to come to mine before they come to yours. Also, I'm also tagging you in the content that I put out, whereas a lot of people aren't doing that. And now you got to find out who this girl is because you want to work with her. I'm making it easy for you guys to go and get bookings outside of what we do here. But at the same time, I'm here generating income for you, with you. And I'm not asking you for a dime. Now that goes into what I said a minute ago about asking for the sale. I know that if I were to go to these girls and hit them with a figure that properly compensates the amount of work that I put in to try to turn this piece of coal into a diamond, you can't pay it. So why would I ask you for it? But if I put you in a position to actually make some money, I do kind of expect you to have some kind of common decency, some kind of common respect. The same way that I put in the work for you on the front end, why can't you spin the block and say, hey, B, what you want for this logo? Let me clean up my business. No, these people disrespect me and then get mad when I say, yo, take the logo down or I'm filing the cease and desist. You didn't pay me for it. I did that at the kindness of my heart. But then I got to watch you tear me down on Twitter after you block me and you think I'm not going to see what you say. You're saying all this reckless shit. And I'm like, okay,
cool. I'm going to ask you this to be devil's advocate. All right.
Sure.
Now, in the sense of this, because I've done this before, any work I understood this. If I didn't sign it to an exclusive contract,
right,
that when they walk, they take everything. I'm not going to need it necessarily what I make money on. I understand I help them get sites in the whole nine. So why go after them now?
You just said it. You just explained why. You just helped them get to points in their career that they couldn't get to themselves.
Yeah,
again, we're wired differently, bro.
Okay, I got you.
We are wired differently. And I don't let people walk up to me and kick me in my nuts and then turn around and walk off unscathed. That's not how I was raised. That's not how I do things, especially when I'm taking my eyes off of my own prize and I'm taking hands off of my brand to try to give you a leg up when I don't have to. I don't have to do this. You're not paying me for it. I'm actually losing money by working with you. So again, I'm not here to be taking L's left and right. And no disrespect, if I followed that model, I'd be taking L's every day. So at what point in time do we stand up? And I know you're playing devil's advocate, so this is not an attack on you. But at what point in time do we stand up and say, all right, you know what? Enough's enough. Enough's enough. Because we're going to come back to this periodically in this podcast. Why is it okay for them to do certain things and we do the exact same things and it's not looked upon the same way? If I take some money from a model, a content creator, or whatever the case may be, and I don't apply those funds correctly, or I do something else with the money, or I don't do what I said I was supposed to do with the money, I'm supposed to pay that back. If not, she's going to camp out on Twitter talking about the fact that I took some money from her. When I do it, oh, he must be hurting for that little bit. You know, people who steal from other people, they love to say that shit. You know, people who take from other people stuff that doesn't belong to them, they are quick to talk about and try to demean you and try to belittle you. And he must be hurting for that. Well, you must have been hurting for it too because you stole it. You stole it. I don't let people do shit to me that they didn't have to do. A lot of these situations didn't have to end the way that they did. If I did all of this work that I did for Marie Daly, and I'm not even done with her, I did a lot of stuff to try to make her relevant. And a lot of stuff that she told me in private, she's now turned around and gone back on, which is a consistent theme that we will also be revisiting. because these